us tonight is Mark Warners in his first season at his alma mater, Kelvin University. Now a change in name. And then back in 2017, you led Grand Rapids Christian to the state finals. A talented team. Coach, thanks so much for being here tonight.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
I want to start, it's your first year back at your alma mater under Bill Saul. Great team this year, 8-4 so far in MIAA. What has this season been like for you?
It's been a little change, becoming an assistant again.
Yeah.
And Coach Saul would probably say that he saw it too. You know, at the beginning, I'm the guy standing up, screaming, yelling, and the referees are telling me, "You got to sit down." I'm not talking to assistants.
Right.
But it's an adjustment, and I've loved it. You know, Coach Saul and I get along great. We knew each other in college. He recruited some of our kids when he was at Ferris and at Northern, so. It's a natural fit, and we think a lot alike.
Let's take a look back down memory lane. 2017, I mean, your team was as talented, I think, as any in the past decade here in West Michigan. Grand Rapids Christian, Dwayne Washington, now at Ohio State, Xavier Tillman, now at Michigan State, Emmett Warners, Thad Szymanski. Bring me back to that team. Just the first day in the gym, seeing the abundance of talent that you guys had.
It was a great team, and they were all just great guys. They were fun to coach. Very different personalities.
Right.
You know, James Beck was on that team too, and quite a character he is. But he was a lot of fun, and the kids got along great. And that's what I remember the most about it. You know, it's really talented on the floor, but also guys who got along really well and worked together well, understood their roles.
You run through a gauntlet in the postseason to make it to the state finals. You meet Clarkston. You guys fall 75-69. You said you still haven't watched that game. Just bring me back to going up against Foster Loyer, by the way, who's still at Michigan State, 29 points against you.
Yeah, I still haven't brought myself to watch that game. It was rough. You know, basketball-wise, we didn't play that well.
Yeah.
We didn't play poorly. X had a great game. They had a great game plan, and we couldn't. You know, we didn't execute our game plan as well as we wanted to, but Foster had a great game that game. It was quite an exciting game. And I could bring myself to watch it.
Yeah, right. Someday, maybe. Someday in a few years. What's it like, though, watching your former players succeed at a Big Ten level? I mean, Dwayne Washington is averaging 10 a game, and Xavier Tillman averaging a double-double right now at Michigan State. And then you have guys succeeding on your own team, Thad Szymanski and your son Emmett. So what is that like for you now?
It's great. It's so much fun. You know, I have on my phone Michigan State's basketball schedule, Ohio State's basketball schedule, so I get notified when they're going to play because I want to sit down and watch them if I can.
Right.
And then to every day be with Thad and Emmett and Alex Boss, who also played for me.
Yep.
So to be with those guys and see that their progression as basketball players and as young men, it's been a lot of fun.
And then this season, I mean, we talked briefly about it, but 8-4 in MIAA play. I mean, Albion having a great season at the top, but success-wise, I mean, you have to be happy. Derek DeVries really carrying the team this season. What have you seen on the floor from your guys?
It's a lot of fun. You know, we went through a tough stretch early on, kind of like what Michigan State's going through right now, you know, and I feel like every team kind of goes through that. But we're playing really good basketball now, and which is good. You know, our goal is to continue on, win our last 2 conference games, win the MIAA tournament, and get into the NCAA. So that's what we're hoping to do.
Your Knights are on a 4-game winning streak, closing out the MIAA regular season this week at Kalamazoo on Wednesday, and then at home against Adrian Saturday. Coach, thanks so much for being here. Best of luck into the tournament.
You bet. Thanks. Thanks for having me, Zach.